What's up, guys? Welcome to your Bitcoin update. We're going to be taking a look at the dollar. We're going to take a look at gold, and we're going to take a look at Bitcoin and see what's going on. Is it possible we go down to 29,000? There is a possibility. It's no guarantee, but definitely stick around. Watch the whole video, and don't forget we have a free Discord group in the link below. Definitely check it out. Let's get into it. All right, guys, as always, this is not financial advice, trading advice, nor is it investment advice. And don't forget, we do a free Ledger Nano S hard wallet giveaway every Sunday. All you have to do to enter to win is make sure you subscribe to the channel, tick the notification bell to get you notified when I post videos, and smash that like button. All right, let's get into it and see what's going on. So the dollar index, I've been looking at this as a fractal. Over here we seem to be making, this is the 3-day chart, by the way, we seem to be making a fractal, the same thing we did over here. Everything's lining up the same, the EMAs and everything. I will tell you where it gets invalidated if that's the case, but as you can see in the RSI, even on the 3-day, it does look like we are ready to pop up out of this wedge, just like we did back in this one. Let me zoom in a little bit and just kind of take a look at where we're at now. DXY does look pretty damn bullish here. Now, this is the 3-day. It doesn't mean it shoots straight up. This could take a long time to break out of this. It could take another week, 2 weeks, a month even before breaking out of this area. But it does look like if we put an Elliott wave structure up here, I want to show you something interesting. This one had our 5 waves down at a 5th wave ending diagonal before we popped up. Same thing over here. Like I said, we could be looking for this area, but one more thing, if we look at the bigger count, it almost looks like a big 1, 2, 3, this being an ABC correction, 4 and 5 way up. That is possible. I know everybody thinks the dollar is dead because they keep printing it. Well, news to you, Tether is printed out of thin air and it is pumping Bitcoin. And when you put fake money into something and you can sell it and pull real money out, I do believe that is what Tether could be doing here. But anyways, let's take a look at gold. So as you guys know, we were looking at this as an ABC. We did pop out of this channel, but we came back down in it. So it does look like gold could pop back up to the 1870 area, 1900 possibly. If we get above 1900, then it may continue up, but it does look like we would most likely get rejected here at the EMAs and come back down. I'm still looking for this 1736 area. And last night I posted this when we were at what, 34,800, and I put a target of 3187. I don't think we quite hit it. If you aren't following me on Twitter, definitely check it out. I am CryptoSavvy1. All right, so let's take a look at what's going on now. So this was our chart from yesterday. We had these targets here off of the trend lines. If you look at the thick white trend lines here is a rising channel. The measured move of falling out of that gets us down to about actually around 27,000, right in that area. But I have another chart that shows about 29. So it is possible we could get all the way down to the 2,800 area. If we do that, it's probably going to get really, really ugly. But as of yesterday, what we were looking at, I said, watch here. If we broke through, we would come down to the 35,000 area, which we did. We wicked a little below it, came back up, got a fake bounce, came back down, right to that target I showed you on the Twitter. So I do try to post those on Twitter once in a while. I'm not super active on Twitter, but when stuff like this is going on, I try to post some charts on there. But let's look at Prime XBT. If you guys are interested in trading, I will leave a tutorial on how to use their leverage up top. This is by far the best exchange, in my opinion. They don't trade against you. So basically, they don't try to liquidate you, just they don't make money that way. It's a different type of exchange. There's an A book and a B book. I done a video on that a while back. But anyways, if you are interested, you can use my promo code SAVY50 that will get you 50% on top of whatever you deposit up to 1 Bitcoin as a bonus to use towards your margin. Savy 25 will get you 25% off your fees. You can trade Bitcoin, EOS, Ethereum, Litecoin, XRP, Forex, gold, silver, oil, S&P, Dow Jones, all on one exchange, silver, everything. Check it out. Like I said, if you haven't already, there is also a link down below for Prime XBT. Let's look at, so this is a chart. I laid the dollar index over the Bitcoin. And if you look here, the trend line off where the dollar bottomed each time usually was close to signaling a top for Bitcoin. Now, I'm not saying that the run is over for the year, but I will show you what I'm looking at in another Elliott wave count. But I just wanted to show you this here. I do not believe the dollar is dead like most do. So looking at this as a large 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, it does look like if we continue up to the end of this year, that would be wave 3, and I'm looking for that to be around $49,000 to $50,000 range. If that happens, that's my bullish case. Of course, that can change if we just shoot up from here, but if you look at the yellow here, these are the subwaves within the wave 3. So you need 5 waves to make that wave 3. The 3.618 extension, which would have been overextended, obviously, was around 4,300. We did not quite hit that. So a retracement from here, if I'm correct, this being wave 4 coming down, could get us the first point of retracement would be the 0.236 fib, and that'd be around 33.7, which we hit yesterday. But wave 2, as you can see right here, took about took almost a year. It should look similar. It doesn't have to be as long, but wave 4 should match up with wave 2. So I'm looking for it to end in June. And if I'm correct, it would be between the 34.77 and 18.4 in June. That is where I'm looking to buy back a big position unless things change and start looking really ugly. If we do get down below 14,000 at any point, that invalidates this count and it could get extremely ugly. But again, what I'm looking for is a retracement to sometime in June, coming to one of these levels here. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. I also have a couple little short tutorials on different things, reading the EMAs and stuff. I'll leave that up top too for you to check out. But this is what I'm looking at, and that would get us the end of the year, wave 5, if we're on the 4-year cycle like everybody thinks. But there is a possibility we could be a year ahead, and I will show you that in a video here in a minute. But this is another thing I'm looking at here. This is the 4-hour chart, and I showed you this yesterday and said if we had to close below this on the 4-hour RSI, it was going to be bearish, which obviously it was. We have more room to come down. This is why I put 29,000 on the thumbnail, is because this is the 200 EMA here, and it also matches up with this bottom trend line. But since we've broken it here, it's kind of telling me it could possibly go lower. So just be aware of that, and look at the 4-hour EMAs here. They are rolling over pretty damn bearish. I do see more downside today, guys, so be careful. We could bounce before then. As you know, 30,000 would be a psychological range. But anyways, if we do get this bounce here, I don't really believe that it's going to get up and make a new all-time high before June. I could be wrong. I will keep you updated on it. Another thing I wanted to say, this is the funding rate, and it is extremely high. As you can see, let's see, back here in February was the same thing. We're even a little bit higher than that before we had our big black swan dump. And as you know, the world's got a lot of crazy stuff going on right now, so it could get ugly. The 21 EMA, we almost hit that, tagged it on the daily and got our bounce, but as you can see right now, it does look like we are continuing down a little bit. And this is what I wanted to show you here. As you can see, this rising channel, we had the 2 waves in here before obviously our parabolic run in 2017. That went up 213%. And if we look at this one, 2 bumps here, 213% would get us around, and obviously this stuff isn't perfect, guys, but just to show you, is around 45,000. If we've topped here, it could end up looking like something like this, a multi-year bull run. So be aware of that. I know everybody's screaming we're going to go super high. Institutions are in. Just be careful, because institutions are just like people. People get in. Back in here, it was retail buyers like you and me and just normal people buying, and pumped it all the way up here. And obviously, you see what happened after that. People got shaken out. They got scared, sold, made a huge dip. Institutions can get fearful too. They don't want to lose their investors' money. Be careful. Not saying this is going to happen. Again, I'm just saying it is a very good possibility. You can see the yellow. And let's take another look at dates, because I said we could be a year ahead. If we look at this first tag on the bottom of this channel, was around July 2017. Let's look at the first tag here. Around July 2020. Look at the second time it came down to touch, September 2017 and September 2020. We broke up and out. And this first pullback here, that was in November of 2017. Let's look at that pullback here once it broke out. November 2020. Could be, guys. Just be careful. Like I said, I'm not saying it's for sure, but it is looking eerily similar. Just be careful. As you can see, we came down, did not quite hit where the top of this was over here, and just kind of hung out there for a long time. If you guys were around, you'll remember. Could we do the same thing and hang around the 14 area and then drop down past that? It's possible. Not saying it's going to happen. Like I said, as long as we get a bounce in June, we could be all right towards the end of the year to get another push up. XRP. This is the XRP chart we've been watching. I've been waiting for this. I actually posted this on Twitter before, a couple days before Christmas. We were up in this range, somewhere in the 40-cent area, saying we were going to go to 16. People called me crazy. We almost hit it, not quite. And then our next target was the 36, which we did tag it. And my next target is 4 cents for XRP. Go ahead, throw your hate out there. That's just what I'm seeing. That's what the chart's telling me. If you guys are interested and help support the channel, check out inkyyourimage.com. This is my wife's webpage. She does all this stuff from home. So definitely check it out. A lot of cool personalized gifts she can do, putting pictures on a lot of stuff. Glass, blankets, aluminum, all kinds of different stuff. There's also a Bitcoin section. So thanks again for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel by clicking the Crypto Savvy logo above my head. Smash that like button, leave your comment down below, and yeah, have a great day. I'm out.